All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachaha Kwadash. Double honors due to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, teach well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect as always. This is the brother Yeshaya, part of Men in Valley, South Carolina. This lesson right here, this video right here is going to be titled something along the lines of Babylon the Great is feeling the great squeeze, or the great squeeze is upon Babylon the Great. And I name it that because, brothers, a lot of brothers have been doing lessons on the current state of Babylon and how everyone is feeling it and they don't know what's going on. Okay, everywhere you look. All right, especially since Nero has entered office for his second term. Hey, he's really not playing with you Jakes, man. You go on TikTok, all you see is women talking about the Section 8 being cut. Mortgage is sky high. People are getting their vehicles repossessed. All right. People are getting their homes foreclosed on. All right. And they're just looking stupid in the face because they don't know what's going on. And we're telling them through, first and foremost, the apostles, the bishops, and elders, we're telling you that the Lord is breaking this place down because we have the kingdom coming. But just as in like fashion, all right, as Jacob has been doing for thousands and thousands of years, they're not hearkening unto the prophets, which are the mouthpiece of the Lord. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to start with Isaiah 14. And I'm actually Isaiah 24. And hey, I can start at the top. Behold, the Lord Yahweh maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. And it shall be, as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with his mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower. As with the taker of usury, so will the giver of usury to him. The land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord Yahweh have spoken his word. All right, and this is basically, Babylon the Great, okay, aka the place where the lake of fire is going to be. All right, no matter what, these peons, these simpletons, okay, no matter what they say. Right, the land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord Yahweh have spoken his word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The hardy people of the earth do languish. And these people are languishing everywhere you turn around. Okay, it's people losing their minds already. And this is before Jacob's trouble. Just imagine that. Okay, you can go to the store and buy your groceries and fill your carts up with from EBT. All right, now this EBT is getting cut and they're losing their minds. And this is before the storehouses be found empty. All right. And there's proof of that when they do these test runs. OK, these test runs and they say, inclement weather. Bam, bam is about to be a state of emergency. You see people lining up. OK, buying all the bread, buying all the gas, buying all the water. And then it ends up not being that bad. I see that every time. Every time people, they'll say, the weather's going to be so inclement. The weather's going to be so bad. Stock up on this, stock up on that. The people do it and waste their money. Meanwhile, the men of the Lord, okay, we get a couple things, but we're not in panic. I'm personally speaking for myself. Anytime that happen, I just, they say that I brush it off. I don't even go get gas. I don't go get bread or water. If we straight, we straight. Right. And then it just so happens that people fell for the okie doke. 52 fake out. Now you're in debt because of what somebody told you when you should have just been trusting in the Lord. And that's just a precursor of what's to come, man. Verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. So this is going into, Isaiah, the prophet, is going back and forth from the total destruction and also leading up to the destruction, which, brothers like to affectionately call it the great squeeze or the squeeze. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry hearted do sigh. So these people that, hey, this is not the 90s no more, man. This is not the 80s. These people that are been getting their, benefits, the early 2000s, been living comfortably, lavishly through the government. I've been seeing women that were so-called getting thousands of dollars in food stamps every month. And that's a lucrative business if you use it because, Jake, we do the 2-for-1. So they'll sell their food stamps, give you double and then you pay, half of what it's worth, but it's still free money to them. So it can be a lucrative business. And a lot of people have been, I saw one woman, she bought a Mercedes-Benz. She had a Mercedes-Benz because she was getting $8,000 a month in food stamps. Nobody needs that much money for food stamps or for food. So you know what? She was getting broke off, man. People are always looking for food stamps, man. All right. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Okay, so hey, this happy-go-lucky, we living good in America type spirit is done for, man. All right. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Okay, so hey, the Lord is having it to where everything is lackluster. All right, every one of y'all little holidays or holidays. Okay. On social media, I'm not on social media per se, but brothers be posting things and stuff like that on the tube, and like, Memorial Day isn't what it used to be, Christmas isn't what it used to be, Thanksgiving ain't what it used to be. Yeah, the Lord is taking the spirit of mirth out of this place, and we love it, man, because it says that there is a time and for everything under the sun. All right, so right now we're in mourning. Okay, but at the end, we're going to rejoice when the whole world is mourning because of Jacob's trouble, right? The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Hey, praise ye Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai for doing this, man, because these people, they walk around and they disrespect the Lord. They don't hearken to the prophets. They think everything is good. They listen to Esau. They just being horrible people, man. Just being nasty and ugly. And it's just, oh, man. And proud at the same time. And the Lord is taking that from them, man. All right. So to move on, I pretty much read the whole chapter, but it's all good. This is all the spirit. 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 22. Could I read up now? And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And that's what I was saying earlier. Okay, these grocery stores, right? Because these grocery stores, man, they're nothing but a setup. All right, we're supposed to be growing our own food, but what? There's laws against that. We're supposed to be collecting our own water. What? There's laws against that. All right, so they're making you dependent on them, but in return, when SHTF, all right, they're gonna weaponize the food and use it against you. And a lot of you people, y'all don't have any type of intelligence or discipline. That's the word, discipline. All right, to rule your spirit and rule your body. So you eat whenever you want to eat. You eat whatever you want to eat. So when it gets taken from you, you ain't gonna know what to do. People gonna be eating Jordan 1s. People gonna be eating Givenchy bags, Birkin bags and shit, Jansports. Hey, hell, they're gonna be eating their own children and eating other people. This is real. And through predictive programming, they've showed y'all that this is what's going to happen. That's part of Satanism. They show it and put it in your face before they do it. Verse 23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, and when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. So yeah, man. Hey, and we're looking forward to this day. Because like I said earlier, there's a time for everything under the sun. So when y'all are mourning and y'all are weeping, we're going to be rejoicing. Okay? And that's a heavy spirit that the Lord is going to put on his men to be in certain peril, because, hey, this is going to be, this is going to be a temptation over the whole earth. All right, to try the whole earth, man, as pursuant to the book of Revelation, the 3rd chapter. Okay, let me get that real fast. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee. Salakia. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So, hey, the squeeze is happening right now. But that temptation, that's going to be as pursuant to what? Daniel 12, Revelation 12, right? A time like never before since the beginning, right? Back in 2nd Esdras, actually, I think I'm done with that. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. Chapter 31. And it reads, woe to them that go down to Egypt. What the fuck was that? I don't give a fuck about no Kevin Gates. Isaiah 31. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not upon the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. So all of these benefits and dainties and that Esau's dishing out, now that he's beginning to repossess them, people are losing their fucking mind, right? When you're supposed to initially be trusting in the Lord. And of course, we came up in the world, all right? But the thing is, the Lord flipped that switch, enter into our houses, all right, at whatever time was appropriate for brothers, and now we don't think the same. All right, we have spiritually escaped this place. We don't lean upon Esau. Why lean upon the devil? that doesn't make any sense. That's absurd. All right, that's insane to even think about, right? Saying after the fact, all right, but still, I can still say it right now, and we can still say it. Verse 2, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. So, hey, y'all, you trusting in Esau? I mean, this goes into something else, but that first part is really what I wanted. So, going to the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, and down to the 15th verse. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunk also, that may look upon their nakedness. Thou art filled with shameful glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. I don't know what I got that for. Let's go to the book of Revelation. It's all through the Spirit. Hey, they're ways. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, their ways, right? Because that can tie in. Sometimes, scriptures will pop up and you don't their ways, right? They putting things in the food. They put things in the water. They're putting things to make us go off. Well, make y'all go off. All right. And then look upon you, and through the Spirit, the accuser of our brethren. All right. Hey, this is not the people. We deserve the birthright. We deserve this. We deserve that. Right. And ultimately, it's going to be your downfall eating McDonald's, drinking malt liquor, eating hot fries and Cheetos and shit like that. That's going to be your downfall because all of those chemicals are making you crazy. Why do you think people getting shot off of damn McDoubles and Baconator sandwiches? When all you got to say is, can I have my refund and leave? And suppress your appetite for what, about 15 minutes, or let them remake your order or something? Just imagine when shit hits the fan and there is no food. People are going to be people are going to be eating each other, literally. Right? So I just had to clean that up. Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's what's happening right now. Okay, the great squeeze upon Babylon, because they know that they have but a short time. So they have to, what's the word I'm trying to say? Not condense the time, so to say, but basically, I don't know. We'll just use it. They know that they have but a short time, so that they're basically rushing the process. You know, they don't have how much time that they thought that they had. Okay, 45 years ago. 40 years ago, 100 years ago. I guarantee you that time of their fruition of their new world order, their enterprise, wasn't 20 something. Because, hey, best believe, I don't think we even getting to 2030. And I'm just making I'm just saying, I'm speaking as a man. I don't know for sure. But I don't see 5 more years in this place. I don't see 3. And that's personally speaking. All right. So they're putting the squeeze on Babylon because they know that their time is short. So they have to hurry up and expedite. That's expedite what Satan is telling them to do, to expedite their enterprise, which is gonna be sloppy, and it's gonna be really sloppy. But y'all are gonna be at the mercy of it, while we're gonna sit there and laugh and be wherever we be, whether it be, brothers don't know where they're gonna be at, man. But we know for sure that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is gonna rescue us and protect us. 2nd Ezra 16:71. I'm gonna start at 7. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So when all of these things are happening, hey, y'all are seeing right now who's the chosen, but it's not privy to y'all. All right, y'all can't see it. Look at what happened with the pandemic, right? Brothers didn't take, that dragon juice. Hell, brothers had when everybody was tripping and getting getting that dragon juice or whatnot. You gotta watch what you say. Hell, I had brothers had a good couple years, man, from 19 to 22. Whenever hell, they had a good couple years, man. All right, the Lord blessed the increase. Brothers had got more money. Finessed the sister. That's a joke. It's a joke, inside joke. The brothers know what I'm talking about. But at the same, but at the end of the day, we didn't take what they were putting down. We didn't pick up what they were putting down. And look, y'all still end up getting it after taking it, man. Come on, man. And that's the Lord, right? And that's just a precursor of what's going to happen when Jacob's trouble really happens, right? Jeremiah 30:5. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loin as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even in time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So there you go. All right. The Lord is going to save his elect out of Jacob's trouble. So when people are losing, it's coming a time that people are going to lose their fucking minds. I mean, go batshit crazy, like the people that you see, like let's say the Joker. Okay, if you ever watched that movie, the one with what's his name, Joaquin Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix. It was a build up, and then he lost his fucking mind. He lost his rocker and became what, the Joker. All right. And that's what's going to happen to you all, man. Y'all are going to lose your fucking minds where it's uncontrollable, where you literally not going to have a, a reasonable thought in your mind. You know, talking to yourselves, not, oh, man, it's going to be crazy. And the minute the Lord can see it, we're just not just saying this, man. And I'm going to end it with this one. All right. This is the end all be all, man. Isaiah 14:4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. Thy break forth in singing. And this is this is the end. All right, this is what we're looking for. Okay. We're looking for this place to be destroyed. All right. While the squeeze of Babylon is upon you all and you want it to last and you want it to keep going, that's going to be the reason why you end up succumbing and taking that MARK, taking that Kragma. All right. Taking that micro C hip. Right. But we are already departed from this place and we already know the end of this place. So they won't be able to coax us or try to bait us with rations of food or what's the word? We're basically because they're going to be rationing it off. All right. What is it? Income based. What is it? I forgot. But they're going to have certain things that is going to lead up to the MOTB, and they're already doing it. All right. And we already know the end of this place. We know that this stock is crashing, so we are not investing, right? So that's it. Lord willing, I was edified. I'm ending with that, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rechahak Double honors due to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect out there. Till next time, Shalom.